Hello, Dolly Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. This is Evie. Please try to eat your veggies. Sunshine here today. Oh, yes. It is National Eat Your Veggie Day, Dolly Tribe. And so I am here with Trini and I am here with Brooklyn. And we are going to kind of celebrate eating veggies. And actually, I didn't know this month was a national month of also, not only is it Pride Month, so happy Pride to everybody. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Not only is it Pride Month, it is also National Fruit and Veggie Month, Awareness Month. So, I have this set by Tinies. You guys probably have already seen it before, maybe. But it is a set that I've had for a while. And I wanted to bring it out on a day where it made sense to bring it out. So, this is the day I'm going to do it. As you all probably know, Teeny Tinies usually come with 20 pieces. I've never seen a set that does not come with 20 pieces or near 20 pieces. And it comes with all of these wonderful things here. And it's called Farmer's Market. So what I am going to do, Dolly Tribe, I am going to get this out of the packaging. And then I will be right back. Dolly Tribe, I am back and I have a guest. This is Smoothie the Dude right here. This is Smoothie the Dude. He's a good boy. He is looking for a home, by the way. He's just the cutest, sweetest little fella. He wants to know what I'm doing. And his brother Mario, I think, will be joining me in just a second to help tear up the set, honey. They just as cute and terrible as possible. My girls got tea up in here. They got actual tea in their cups. Let me see if I can show y'all without spilling it. It's actual tea in their cups. So, I don't know. My brother brought me some tea and I forgot what they were all called. So, yeah. It's just tea. Okay? So, on to this set. So the farmer's market set comes with a little farmer's market stall, and it is really cute. It has its own little cute awning. Now this is not really 1/6 scale, but you could always, sit it like one top of here or something like that, because we all know that those are little stands like that too at farmers markets and fairs and different things like that. So that is a thing. So here is this little farmer's market stall. The sticker on it is kind of lopsided. I didn't see that when I first purchased it. But I'm going to sit it in front of here. You can't see it, but it is there. And I kind of have to talk fast because I know one of these cats about to do something that I don't want them to do. And here is the scale for the farmer's market stall where you weigh your fruits and veggies. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I really struggle with eating veggies. The fruits I don't have no problem with. Bye, Smoothie. Smoothie's gone now, you guys. But yeah, I struggle with the vegetables because I don't like too many types of beans. But I love other kind of vegetables. I just don't really like beans too much. Any kind of beans. The only beans I like are green beans. And those are not super packed with a lot of nutrients and whatnot. So I don't know. This sticker is coming off of my little pot of basil here. Or basil. See, it's coming off even as we speak. I tried to put it back down, but it keeps wanting to pop off. And it's kind of aggravating. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I'll keep it right there and hopefully try to keep the label for completely drying off and falling off. So, and I do use basil in a lot of my dishes. So I love that. And then here is the local honey. It is always good to buy locally if you can. But if you're in an area where you cannot and you have to like get food off of like Amazon and stuff like that, then I understand. Or if you just have to go to the grocery store where they're probably getting food from, other places, then it is totally understandable. And this is the local honey. So I put honey in my tea. So we're going to sit there right here next to the tea. Okay, so this is a little crate that comes with it. They didn't bother trying to put wood grain on this one, and it was very warped, but it has been in the box for a long time, the package, even since I bought it some months ago at the beginning of the new year, whenever it first came out. And then here is a little deal of strawberries, and they just want you to pretend whatever the price is for the strawberries, and it looks weird. I'm not going to tell a story. It looks very strange, this block of strawberries. Sorry for butting the camera here, but there it is. It's just like a little block, and it's hollow underneath. And then here is this one, similar to the other little wooden crate I just showed you. And then you just kind of plop it back into the little crate thing, and you have your whole crate of strawberries right there. I don't love strawberries that much to buy a whole crate of them, but I will buy a bag of them or something like that. But I usually get the frozen kind. I usually get the frozen kind, but I'm not, ashamed of getting some some fresh ones. And then here is a little background for the Tinies farmers market, and I think this is a cute setup. I've gone to a few farmers markets here in Missouri, and it's cool. I've enjoyed them when I've went. So there is that, and it also makes wonderful backgrounds for dolls, not really Barbies too much, but for other smaller dolls. And then this set also comes with a bag. It says the earth says thank you for not using plastic bags. Now, I will tell y'all, I do use plastic bags, but the thing is, I can get 2 or 3 uses out of one bag. And I keep the bags. I, scoop and put litter waste in the bags. So my plastic bags get some life out of them. They really do. So I'm proud to say that. And here is the thank you bag right there. I need to get into using the cloth bags just in general, but I don't know. My family, we always reuse plastic bags at get-togethers. We give, like, somebody has a to-go plate. We put the to-go plate in the bag. We save the bags. We just always have done that. So now we're going to get into the fruit and veggies, but more importantly, the veggies. And I'm starting with this one. Now, this could be argued that this is a fruit, because this one has seeds. So I don't know. But this is a pumpkin, and it looks fairly realistic, And the scale with the Barbies right there. Okay, as you can see with Trini, that's a cool size pumpkin. These are more of the decorative ones than the ones you chop up and eat. But that is a pumpkin, and it looks really nice. And then we have a smaller pumpkin, which is the ones I usually see people decorating their porches and things and inside their homes with. So there is that. I'll sit that one next to the scale. The next veggies, and these are some of my favorites, are the broccoli trees. It's just, just very simple. I love this set. When I first saw it in the store, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this. So that is the scale next to Trini. And yes, I did name her after the yellow Power Ranger. I just couldn't help myself. I had to. Rest in peace to Twee Trang. That was the Yellow Ranger. One of my favorite characters. Uh-oh. Oh, Brooklyn just fell out. All these vegetables is just making her just beside herself. Brooklyn girl, don't be falling out. Brooklyn just fell out, y'all. But let me move her tea over here too so that it won't get on anything. Next thing we have is the asparagus. I wish this was a little bit darker, but I might have to paint it myself. When I'm going to have the time to do that, I don't know, but I think it may be worth trying to do that. All right, I'm going to sit that in there. And the next thing we have is the eggplant. I've never tasted eggplant before. But I do want to eat me some eggplant parmesan at some point, or fried eggplant or anything like that. I know there is another, thought about the eggplant that people talk about when they don't want to say the word outright. So I'm not speaking about that eggplant. Just FYI, I'm not talking about that eggplant at all. But this is a very cute vegetable. I think I'm going to go get me another one whenever I have a little extra cash. And then let's see. Oh, I know the ones I want to go to next. And this is cauliflower, which I love. I love cauliflower. I love broccoli. Asparagus, not so much. And pumpkin, not so much. But I do love cauliflower. I'm salivating thinking about it. I do eat cauliflower steaks on meatless Mondays a lot. And I just love cauliflower and salads and all kind of things. So I'm a cauliflower and broccoli type of girl. I do love those. The next one I don't love so much, the lettuce. Instead, I wish this was cabbage. I love cabbage. Smoked cabbage is my favorite, but I do love any other type of cabbage too. I wish this was cabbage, but they claim that it's a head of lettuce. It's looking quite cabbagey to me, but oh well. I probably will just imagine that this is cabbage in my dog world, because I don't mess with lettuce too much. I mess with spinaches. I mess with all kind of stuff. But lettuce, no. No. The next vegetable that I see here is an ear of corn. I see an ear of corn here, and it still has its husks or whatever you want to call this. So I like this. It's giving, I just came from the farmer's market, and I need to remove the ears or the husks or whatever this is called on the corn, and get the corn on the cob. Now, I'm not a big corn eater. The closest thing I like to corn is popcorn, and the only way you get me to eat corn is if it's in pico de gallo or something. I'm not a big corn person. Now, the next vegetables that are coming up could also be considered to be fruit, I think, because they have seeds. And that is the cucumbers. Now, these are the lightest cucumbers I have ever seen, but they, Teeny Tiny said that these are cucumbers. And I love cucumbers. They are a great substitute for potato chips. If you are a potato chip fiend like me, I love potato chips, but I've had to stop eating them as much. As y'all will see in one of my videos that I will have coming out soon, you will know why I cannot mess with potato chips too much. I do every once in a while on a cheat day, but other than that, I don't mess with that. And it has like a little brown something right here, but these are supposed to be cucumbers. I'm probably gonna have to paint them a little bit darker, because if I see a cucumber like that in the store, I'm not going to mess with it too much. Now, this says this is a mango, but I thought it looked like a pepper to me, like a habanero or something. But they said this is a mango. So, this is a mango, says Teeny Tinies. And then the last thing I see here is garlic. And I do love garlic. I actually eat quite a bit of mangoes, too. So, yeah, garlic. There's like a little... I don't even know what you call the garlic stuff, but there it is. So that's what this month maybe we all should focus more on, eating these type of things, these vegetable type of things, instead of Jack in the Box cheeseburger. But the Jack in the Box, the only one I knew of in my area just left because I was gonna go there the other day, and I was like, oh, I guess I didn't need to eat there. Instead of eating these cheese steaks, French fries, burritos, real good burritos. Pretzels probably are not that bad, but I'm gonna add pretzels in there. You know, milkshakes and carrying on, and Pizza Hut. You know, things of that nature. So, ice cream dishes like this here, just different things like that. So, I am going to be practicing in my own life. I can't tell y'all. I'm pretty sure that Dolly Tribe, you guys eat very healthy already. But for me, you know, I've already removed a lot of things out of my diet that I used to eat that were very bad for me. But I do need to keep going. But yeah, it's a constant. You know, it's always in progress, and it's always also a process. So. Anyway, y'all, happy National Eat Your Veggies Day. Okay? And that's a girl Opal over here. My girl Opal. Kitty, she's pleading to her mother for the teat. So, I am going to let you guys look at this stand one last time since it's not in view. This is a really good set by Tinies. Tinies is trying to come up in the world, y'all. And I'm very happy about it because it's very affordable for my type of budget. Anyway, Dolly Tribe, I hope you enjoyed this session. I'm going to let my girls finally drink some tea. This tea, I'm going to probably, you know, get rid of this and give them some actual hot tea now. Thank you guys so much for dipping in the Dollmosphere with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to keep the sunshine